Hi, Satseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great. Today, oh my God, I wanted to go live at 14 o'clock, but then I had to wait because my son have not been feeling well. So I told him I wanted to go live, and he was telling me, you know what? If you want to go your live, go in your bedroom. By the way, do you know this? In Germany, there is a girl who was telling me that, Beth, you know what? These kids, they are so naughty. Imagine a kid telling their parents, go out of my room, and just crossing, and the mother walks and go out. Yeah, for them it's really like a normal thing. It's not a bad thing. Like it's the kid have the intention, I want my peace, I want to just have a minute for me to think what next, just to cool down. But the girl was telling me, if I am the one, I could take a cooking spoon and just cook. And I told her, oh my God, here it's not allowed. And she told me, that's what the parents are telling me, that here people are not allowed to beat the children. That's true. Here we are not allowed, but in according to our African way, sometimes you feel, if I had something, you could. So we try to handle our children and try to have, like, for me, there must be a punishment. I think our let me say, what do we call this, kichwa they don't hear. Our children, our African way, you cannot leave them like that. So I do punish them, and I don't punish them through beating or anything. I just say, you know what, if you cannot listen to me, I won't talk to you. That is the big punish. That I learned this from my mother. My mother could not beat you. She could just look at you and you have made a mistake. Or just when you come to her and try to ask something, she would ignore you. And that's what I do. I tell them, you know what? You're not listening to me. I won't listen to you. And it's really work. So we don't beat. And when you beat here, the kids will be taken. So today, hello Robin, hello Paulina. I hope you people, you are fine. And it's a long time. Yes, it's a long time, but I am trying my best. You know what? Let me tell you, here in Germany, if you're working or anywhere where you are working, and of course in the departments that we are working, we are limited here. There is no people to work. And so what the employers have done, they have tried to make the work to be a little bit better, or they have tried to give us premium so that they attract us to work more. So sometimes I feel, okay, I am already at work, I go home, what should I be doing? And I know here at work, I'm given a little bit more money, of course. Here when you work overtime, let me say that maybe you are getting 15 euro. Please tell me with B1, how can you help me? Yeah, with B1, that's what you people, you are expected in Germany, so that you can come and join the volunteer job. And some of them, if you have an Ausbildung, a training back home, like caregiver, if you have something, you can try to do Ausbildung here. So what was I saying? I was saying at my working place. So let me say you're getting 26 euro in an hour. And after maybe you should be working only 8 hours. Of course, I don't work for 8 hours. I work for 6 hours because of the kids. So when you want to work more than 6 hours, if you are getting 26, they will give you that euro. So, and sometimes you feel, oh God, I am here to work. I'm here to get this money. Let me stay here. You just say, let me stay for 2 hours. I know I have my 60 bob. And it's good. It's really good. It's really good. And not only that, after the there is a time that we work in the morning, starting from maybe 5 o'clock, at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. That's when they say that is the morning shift. After that, there is the evening shift, the afternoon. It pays every morning. It pays a different amount. Evening, it have a little bit premium, and at night it also have its price. So you don't work with the same money that the one who is working at night is getting the same money that you are getting. So, and for me, I don't work at night. I really hate work on the weekends, and I hate to go. I'm sorry, and I hate to go to work on am Wochenende. So you know the time that you're working, your money depend on the time that you're working, but you have your family, you have your children, so you have to check on your priority. So today I decided I come live and I try to answer some of your questions, because most of the time it's very hard to go every email, and it's the same question. Like, 5 people are asking, can I come with B1? How can I be there? What should I do? So it's good for me. I think it's good when I go live and we can try to answer questions together. So I welcome you, all of you, and I hope we will be answering together. I know some of you have you have a little bit know-how on how the immigration in Germany works. So, and I hope we are going to help each other. So, B1, I told you, with B1, and not only with B1, even with A1, you can try to come here. I told you, don't do application for one place. If you have not done over 10 application when you are outside the country, then you have not done enough. Go try at one time. Make sure that when you start today, in the next week, not after you said 3 and you stop. No, you said, like, at once you said 10 application. After you said them, just wait. These people, I told you, only one maybe out of 10 will not answer you, but all the others will tell you what you need, what you should do, what they need. Yeah, is that okay? Or they will tell you something. And this is something that I have got. We have been writing emails with you people, and so I prefer so much to use your emails, that I help you. You write with your email. You write. I tell you what to write. You send your application, and not only telling you what to write. You people, you usually send me your application. I tell you, please do this, don't do this, don't write this way. Or some of you have been helped with people who knows German language, your teachers, and it have really been working very well. Yeah, how to prepare your application form. In Germany, they have a smart way, let me call it a smart way to prepare their document. So they don't said that you are asked like 10 things and you have sent 5 things or 7 things and say the others are coming. No, they just prepare. That is the first thing they see in you. This how you prepare yourself. That's what they need. And that's how Germany people are. If you are here, you know what I'm talking about. They know how to schedule their things. They know what they will be doing in the next 3 months. So I hope that one is clear. With A1, you can get. With A2, you can also get. But this one, at the moment, it's very hard. They usually take those people with B1 because the person with B1, most of them, you understand. Though you don't talk the German language very well, but you can understand, and they need you go do this, take that one, do. They want you to understand, not to talk fluently. Even when you come here, you realize, oh, I need sometimes to know this language. Sometimes you even not understand anything, and don't pretend you don't understand. Say wie bitte. What did you say? Yeah. So let them repeat. They hate when you pretend that you know something and you understood something and you didn't. So Janet Dungo, hi Beth, finally you're back. I'm always there. What are you talking about? Biri, hello classmate. Who is this? Biri Moigai. I love you, girl. Remind me who you know how many students I have been together with them. Who is this? Let me take this call. It's from Monica. Monica, I'm live. Niambie. Haendi, lakini Zawadi ataenda später um 17 Uhr. Yeah. Okay. But I think Nika, I think Kafadi, because Finn, because he want to go. Deraifu, oragie dikana dorathi. Asa. Wacha nimuulize. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's my sister, our children. That's why I'm lost. Imagine 5 days in the week they go for football. Everybody have her own or his own day. Mary have Zawadi have Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Finn have Tuesday and Thursday. So that's why you are every time. And that was my sister asking me if Finn is going because today is Finn and Sophia and her daughter. So they go together. And that's what my son is coughing. That's why I want to ask him, although I don't want him to go. So sorry for the inconvenience. Finn, I'm sorry. I'm an African woman. That's how we shout. Yeah, you don't know. You have gone in the train and come here. Finn, say hello. Hello, guys. Say hello.
Hallo,
Sprichst Deutsch.
kann ich nicht.
Ask them who they are. Auf Deutsch.
Wer bist du?
Wer seid ihr?
Wer seid ihr?
Wer seid ihr? Who are you? So, Finn, Tante wollte mit euch Fußball gehen, aber Mama hat Nein gesagt, weil du hustet. Wie? You hear? Okay, go. It's early dict. So that Finn, you hear him coughing. So you let him remain. And so that's how the immigration is. I'm sorry for disturbing you people. Let's go to the other question. Today it's just questions. Janet, I'm looking for FSY. How can you help me with a B1 certificate? Let me tell you people, if you think you're going to search for FSY with a minute, there are people who are lucky. Yeah, there are people who we usually just write one application, and because you know your determination, what you intend to do, it really matters. When you want to do something, don't do it a little bit and then you just wait. Most of the people, imagine people promising, I have been having a hard work that I promise a company that you give me your application, the company really want you, and then somebody, because you're working at night, we prepare everything, and when some things are missing, you just tell me I couldn't get time to go to get them from where you usually get your documents. I couldn't get, and that appointment was cancelled, or I need to have another. That is not an excuse for Germany people. Germany people, when you tell them you're going at 11 o'clock, they are there maybe 10 minutes before, waiting for you. And that's how we usually hear somebody you call and make an appointment, and somebody who knows that you are an African, he or she just wants you and tell you, you know what, German time, please. They mean really you have to come. German time means that at the dot, or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, even it's before even 30 minutes, you will get a German person waiting for you. And this is some challenges that when we also get married here from German people, the people have a hard time saying, I'm coming, I'm on the way. 5 minutes, I'm there. It's not there. So make sure, don't tell me. This is the thing that made me get tired, and I feel I better stay at my working place. I get more money than I come early, I say 2 hours, let me work on your application, and then I work for something. You're not paying me. I work for something for quite a lot of time, some weeks. We write application together, we write your motivation together, and at the end of the day, this thing won't work because you didn't bring or you didn't give all your document. This one is challenging, and sometimes you're dealing with your bosses, with people that people that trust you. I don't want that trust to go away because I also need them in another way. So application is application. You really sit for that thing and you work. You don't care if at all 10 or 5 application are not, you have not had anything. Just go fighter, mark fighter. Don't get discouraged. Oh, I did with B1. I'm telling you, like right now we have so many FSY. Even I was telling somebody, I can't believe that the German government have allowed so many people to come, here, so many, I'm telling you. And still you people, I saw you writing to me emails that you are still you are coming. Yeah. And when you do, you feel you call me and I don't have time for you when you are still here. You do what brought you here. Yeah, we are surviving here. You have to do what brought you here. In If you have a no, you don't have a problem that you want to go to another company, then relax. And it's not that I don't have time for you. It's because I need other people to come here. So another question. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. Hello, Gladys. Does working in Lebenshilfe for mentally challenged people pays more? What are you talking about? You're coming to volunteer, right, Robin? Let me tell you what about the payment. When you come here, don't wonder that you will get a company that is giving you 900 and your friend will get a company that is giving 400. You know what? Some things, some companies, their association, Do we call them association? They have fa'ain. Fa'ain is something that help the other society. And when you go to volunteer, there are fa'ain, our association, that really don't have money. And that's why they need people who comes to volunteer. And there are association or companies, let me call companies, which are also private, or they are working with the church and they give a lot of money. So don't wonder that somebody who is in Hanover is getting 700, the other one who is in Munich is getting 400. That is, it's right now they are trying to make it as better as they can, because the living the situation have changed. They know with 400 right now you're doing nothing, so they are trying to give more money, or maybe to give accommodation, maybe pay something for you, give free tickets, such things. But don't it's not according to maybe the disability companies, they pay more, or the hospitals pay more, or it depends. It depends. Mostly the hospitals, they pay more, but I know of a hospital which is a church hospital, a company through church, and they really don't pay good. So there, don't worry. I usually tell you, don't look at the money that you are getting right now when you come here. Check on, do you get the visa to come here? Because when you are here, you can, I don't know why you people who are already here, you are not telling the others that when you are here, after 6 months, you are able to change your working place. You can just say, oh, this place, it's not the place that I want, but I prefer. And I usually tell people who calls me and tells me, Beth, you know what, here it's this. I usually urge you to stay there for a good year. Learn them. If at all it's not possible, if at all you feel these people, I cannot tolerate them, then you can move on, because you cannot just stay there. You're not benefiting from anything. You're not running anything. You're not getting anything. So it's better just to look forward and get another place to work. But you can change, you can go to, you maybe you don't like to go to work in a hospital, even you don't want to volunteer in a hospital, but because that is the chance that is there, you use it to come here. And after you're here, you are allowed to go search for, maybe remember the FSY or the volunteer work is, you can add another 6 months. You are allowed to stay for 1 year. That's what the company gives you. At first they give you a visa for 1 year, and then you can extend for 6 months. And this 6 months, you can also extend somewhere else. And another thing, most of the companies, most of the people that have, I know only for two people who have gone to search for another company to go for training. But most of the companies that are getting you people, they are training you to be either nurses or whatever, where you are, they train, unless you are in a practical. When you come here to do practical and volunteer, they are two different things. Practical, you come to run what you are running in your home country. You come to run more and see other things. But volunteer, you come to volunteer, to give to help them. You are coming to help. So when you come for practical, it's really hard to extend this 1 year practical time. But you can start a volunteer job when you are still on your practical. So, but don't expect, most of them, they don't give a practical for 1 year and 6 months. So you have to be careful. For practical, when you are here, before this 1 year, you search something, otherwise you're going to go back. And for practicals, most of them, they take you and accommodate you. You are there. They give you like everything. You are like, you are still there. You are somewhere where they do practical, or you are just walking a foot, like 2 meters, 200 meters. So those are two different things. It's really hard to extend a practical visa. When you go to the embassy, they really have a problem in that, because they know you are studying where you are. But to volunteer, they extend 6 months. So another question, can you do FSJ BFD with A2? Yes, I said you can do with A2, even A1, but it depends. The companies that knows how it really works. You know, there are companies that have been taking people since years, our time, 2009. They know that we are capable of learning the German language very quickly. So they don't check what is with your language. They have their own places where they send you to go and do your German lessons, to go and continue learning a little bit. And they know how to handle. So they don't have fear that this person, when she or he comes, he will give us problem with the language. They really know also how to handle you people as foreign people. So it is possible. And I told you, please apply even when you have the certificate. If you really have a certificate, and not the school certificate, you know, this one have been giving us a problem that the companies are saying that it's not real. They are saying it's not real. They want a Goethe certificate. And people, I told you, it's possible to go by Goethe Institute and redo the exam, do an exam and get the certificate that they need. So another question, is it possible for me to do B1 exam without A? And it is possible. I don't know if you're doing online or you're doing with a teacher. When you go to a teacher, most of them, they advise you to go and do, first of all, A1. I would also advise you to do that, because when you have A1 certificate and you are in the class doing B1, you can apply, do your application and say, I have done A1, but right now I am in the class doing B1. And you can say, I'll be doing my exam at maybe in 2 months to come. So you already have a certificate that you can show, and you also have the intention to do exam in maybe, let me say, in next year, January. So it's really possible. It's really good, advisable. I would advise you to have your A1, not A2. A2, leave it. A1 certificate, you have it in your pocket, and then you are at school doing your B1. And I told you, you don't have to go and pay. People have managed. I was telling people, I did it. I did my B1 certificate at home, and I advised you people to just do it online, and people have managed. And I usually follow you. I know that you usually encourage people to do online because you have managed. So hi Beth, I am happy to see you back. Hi Beth, we mwenzangu. I'm also happy to see you all. Your email, please. My email, can somebody give out my email? I know you know it overhead right now. When writing a motivation letter for BFD, can I tell them I would like to do an Ausbildung later? No, don't try to do this. Why? Because these people want to know that after volunteer, not these people, the embassy want to know that when you do your volunteer job, you're going back home. So I would advise no one to write after, you know what, I want to be a doctor when I finish my volunteer, or I want to be a Becker. What is Becker? Those people are learning German. Bäcker oder Bäckereifachfrau, Bäckerli. You tell me, people, you want to be animal doctor. Don't tell them. You just want to come to volunteer, then do what you want to do at the moment. Leave just there is a question that you might get in your interviews, and they ask you, where do you see yourself in the coming 3 years? You know, that person did not tell you in the coming 1 year, because they know that you are coming to volunteer in the coming 1 year. So what they usually ask you, where do you see yourself in the coming 2 years, 3 years? And exactly that's where they want to get you. They want to know what is your intention. Imagine you saying, in the next 3 years, I want to see myself doing my house building in Germany. But that was not your first intention. Your intention was to come and volunteer. Remember, volunteer and doing training, those are different things. Volunteer is to give yourself for nothing, because the money that you get, it's for them, it's nothing. And it's really nothing. It's no money. You're coming to help other people. So don't talk about anything to do you want to do house building later. When you come here, tell them. When you are here with your company, tell them, I would like, maybe in future, if I get to know the language very well, or if I find that I'm getting the language, then I'll try to do the house building. And even, let me tell you, if you are doing a good work, you won't ask them to give you house building. After 6 months, they will tell you, they will ask you, they will give you an appointment. You know what? We have seen your work, and we are thinking maybe, or we are asking ourselves if you would like to stay with us and do the house building. So you don't, German people, they are open people. They don't wait because they know that you need them and they wait for you to come for them. No, when they see that there is that will, there is something that they can see in you, even they will tell you, can you do this? Would you like to do this? So there, you, when you are here, you can just do it. So give me a moment. Hmm? Nein. So the next question. So we go to whom? Delito. Hi, hi. Nice to see you again. Hi, Zara. Kids Hoop TV. Hi, dear. Hi, Beth. Is it possible to migrate with kids to Germany? Oh, this is another question that I usually get now and then. Now and then. It depends on how you're coming here. It is possible. I cannot say it's not possible, but how? What do you want to come and do here? If you're coming to volunteer yourself, then it's out. Because remember, to volunteer, you have to feed your family. You have to take care of the children. Yeah, I told you the most problem that we have here is to take care of the children. It's you and you alone. It's not that we don't have neighbors. Every person is busy, every working day and night. I tell you, these people, they are like ants. You know how the ants usually move in the company. Some comes in, the others go out. It's like, so that's how here it is. It is not possible, one, because you don't have a job that you can call a job. Maybe if you have a volunteer job somewhere and your husband is a nurse or is somebody with a job with, a job with demand here or on demand, then these people can allow you. But you know what? You don't come as a family. You really don't come as a family. You come as individual. They will tell you you're coming as volunteer, you go volunteer. Your husband is coming like this, they check his what he's coming to do. If he's capable of giving the kids their daily needs, then they will be around. But if not, it's really hard. It's not possible. Even it is not possible unless you come in two different way when you are here, because it is possible. When you are here, then you can join. And when you are joining, you have to have a lawyer who will stand for you, because to stay also together and you want to remain here, it's another case. So it is really not possible when you're coming here to volunteer. So that is a question that I usually get. I usually tell you, think of this. You're coming to volunteer here. You have been given accommodation. You know what the accommodation here is? Maybe the rooms are 12 by 4 or even small, but mostly 12 by 4. And this room is the room that you're having your bed, and you're sharing your kitchen, your toilet. So you should think of this. It is not possible to come and bring your family in such conditions. And the children have to go to school. They have to have somebody who is taking care of. It is not possible, but it is possible. After your volunteer job, you go and search for a training. The training right now, the training are paying between the first year, it's allowed 1,040. The other one, the next year is 1,300. And this one depends with the companies. There are companies who gives more. And the other one is over 1,400 there. And when you have such an amount of or income, and your husband or the person who will come is also having a job that can also bring around 1,600, they can just check and try to consider. But if the both parties are, there is no enough money, it's not possible. So hello Beth, I'm happy to join this live. I'm happy too, Jackie. And so, Lobby, no, I mean the motivation to send in Germany, not the embassy. Can I tell them? No, I wouldn't advise you. I wouldn't advise you to, motivation. Motivation is a letter that you motivate people to come. You cannot motivate people by telling them, you know what, when I finish, I will join your school. For now, their interest in you is that you come and do the job that they are giving you. That means I would rather advise you to talk more about yourself, and then when you are there, German people, they don't believe without seeing. They are, Thomas. Call the German people, Thomas. You tell them, I'm the kind of a person, I can endure everything, I work like a bee. They want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They want to, and that's why I told you, you can write a motivation letter that talks about yourself, what you have gone through, which kind of a person you are, what are your intention, what do you want to do in future, not to in future, not to do an house building in Kenya, in Germany, or in your country that you are in your motivation is that in future to work in this department, not to do house building as in this in hospitals, but to do house building. House building is training, to do a training in in a way that you're helping people, may it in a nursery school, in a school, somewhere where you are socializing or associating yourself with people and with helping. Because when you are working in the hospital or doing the house building in a hospital, you want to, it's like you volunteer yourself to do things that most of the people don't like. And so I would rather tell this company, my intention is to work in such department, or to do a training in such department, either in kindergarten, either in hospital, either check somewhere where you do more of volunteering yourself, although you get some money. So another question, I hope I have answered you, dear. Can I come with only O-level certificate resort as a volunteer? Thank you, Jacqueline, for this question. This is another question that I usually get. Can I come with class 4? Can I with class 8? Can I come with some of I think it's in Uganda, they usually tell me class 6. Some of the things I usually don't understand them. So the best thing, or how I try to answer your question, is that you have to have a certificate that is equivalent to O level. O level, I told you, in Germany, people who have not finished their O level, it's like they have not meet they must be taken to school. And here it's very normal to see people going back to school because they have not met, they have not gone to class 10. I think the class 10 is Hauptschule. That's what they call it. And Hauptschule, that's where they can say, okay, you can do a training, you can do something. But below that, they say that you are supposed to be in a school. They say that is compulsory. And that class 10 is compulsory. And at the class 10 mean from class 1 to class 8, that is in Kenya, class 1 to class 8, and from class 8 to form 1 to form 4. There they say, okay, you can that one you can call it a Hauptschule, class 10. So for anyone who is thinking of coming in Germany to come and volunteer, or even to come to do something with anything that the companies should be looking, it's to come with O level. Everywhere, if you know you have a O level, then it's good. It's good. So O level is enough for you. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. Hello, Annie. Thanks for this piece, Beth. Flora. I'm a Kikuyu. Don't bring me somewhere where I'll talk of L and L. So, hello, Beth. I have been trying to get you through email to no avail. Help me, please. Hi, dear. Ask you a question right now, because let me show you. I hope I can be able to zoom that the question, my email, it's not a really normal email, because like every day, do you get yourself with, let me tell you how, okay, right now, I don't know if you can see here, there are 3,854 emails. So where am I? Can I be able to zoom this one? I cannot. Tell me what I should do. I do a picture and I said to 3,800, and right now how I when I have touched it is right now is 3,865 at the moment. No, imagine, it's really hard. I want, but it's not possible. And sometimes when I check, if you ask me a question that I have already done a video on it, sometimes, let me not cheat you, I usually ignore it, because I usually say this person have also to take time and watch the video. And I told you, you better watch the videos until the end, because we talk about different things. We don't go in one topic and we stop at it. So maybe your answer, you will get it. And through going to through the videos, you learn more things that might help you on your way, and not might, things that will help you. So the other question is, I was motivated by watching your channel, and I have done German language up to B1. I say B1, when you have B1 certificate, you are just wasting your time. Remember, there are people who are, most of them, they are being asked, we want B1, we want B1, but they cannot show a B1. But it's not, you do one application and then stop at it. You have to do over 10 application. And mostly, I told you, for now, check on mostly on hospitals, old home, and children's home. Why? Because they have accommodation, which is a problem at the moment. I have a boy, or a young man who couldn't make it because of accommodation. He got a company in Bayern, but in Bayern, you don't know anybody. We tried everything, like even in Vege, and we couldn't make it. I tried my best, but imagine this person could not make it to come on September, just because there was no accommodation. No? So it's really advisable for you to search for this thing in in places that you know they must be having, like in kindergarten, unless they have accommodation and they have right. I told you, when you are applying, apply for BFD or FSY or FUY with accommodation. Write the word with accommodation, such that these people will be bringing you, or the website will bring you only this for you volunteer works with accommodation. So the other question, and my sister is doing B1 exam, hoping she will get a place to volunteer in Germany. If you have connection, please help. Another thing, connection. Thank you for this. Connection, or people telling you, Beth, I'm going to give you more money, or give you money. Let me tell you, in Germany, most of the people that have made it, they have made it even without more help, not much help, a little bit help from me, because the only thing that you need, these people, they communicate with you. When you write them, they will give you a feedback. And when you have managed to send like 10 applications, and you don't get somebody getting interested with you, I don't know. Connections are there, but connection, I can take you to the place that I work, the place that I know 3 4 people. But right now, I have those people who are already there. They have to go out, and almost they are like 8 months. And right now, the one who is there for long is 12, and she had to add another 6 months because the companies are good, of course, and it is no connection. I will send anyone that I feel okay, this is the person, because you cannot send anybody to some people who really believe in you, whom they know that I tell them this is a kind of a person. Even I talk with the person in private. You know what? When you go there, you behave this way and this way, because I know what they didn't need. So connection is there, and connection is helping you to go through this immigration process or this process for volunteer. That is the best connection that I have for you people. So another question, let's say the organization doesn't offer accommodation, you look for it yourself, or you only have to take efforts yacht with accommodation. You can take one without accommodation, but the risk is, or the problem is, like the young man I told you, he had everything. He had the companies. Had everything, but the embassy said, "Where are you going? You don't have accommodation." The company had no accommodation. They tried. Me and the company, we tried everything. We tried to search for this Vege. Vege, I told you, is a place where you can stay with other people. And so we tried our best, but it was not possible because of this problem with the immigration for Ukraine and Russia and other people from other countries. So it's really advisable starting from the first application, searching for companies with accommodation, because without accommodation you are done, you are going nowhere. It's really hard, it's becoming hard. People are making money with this accommodation thing. I can just accommodate my people to come here in the hospital. I stay in near a hospital, and they really pay a lot of money for accommodation. And people, private people like me, can also say, okay, I have an extra room. You come and stay for a night and go in the hospital, or stay for a week in that room. So, and they are making really good money. So most of the people, and the government also, when you take somebody from Russia or from Ukraine, or somebody who have come to search for uh, refugee here because they don't have accommodation, they are giving money for this. So most of the people, they have gone in this, they say, oh, the government cannot take my money. After all, I'll get the money. So they take, and you go and they register that this person is with me. So that is the problem. My question is that I want you to help start doing my application. I have prepared my document. What do you mean by when you have prepared your document? In which way do you need this help? Because it's not sitting. You have to write. I know you have done your B1 certificate, Rose, and with B1 certificate, you have tried. And you people, I know, I think, I hope you are going online and try to look how Germany people write their Lebenslauf or their motivation letter. It really help. It really help. And when I'm telling you this, I know I have done, we have done with the others such things. So you try to write it. I do correction, or I tell you this one, because I cannot write the whole thing. I cannot write the whole thing. So another question: would you advise me to come to Germany as an FSJ, or I can find a nursing Ausbildung directly? I have B1 certificate. Let me tell you, I have Monica. I have somebody that I'm dealing with her right now, and we are trying this Ausbildung, because most of the time we were dealing with the volunteer, and I see that there is need of you people applying Ausbildung, not only nursing Ausbildung, like even in a bakery, like in a plumbing companies, somewhere where, in a mechanic, those places, they need people, and they need people to come and learn. They don't really want people that have learned in their countries. They want to mold their own. So they are taking people. And the government talked about taking other people from outside and teaching them, or having in their company. They are making it easier. And what we are having right now with the person that we are now dealing with, she have also B1 certificate. And what they are saying, they are demanding from this person is to have a now like a caregiver. I don't know if you have that one, a caregiver certificate. They want something that shows that you know what you're talking about, and they need practicals, that you have done practicals. I think in maybe 2 weeks, maybe we will have done with this, because today we tried to write about that person, and what she come from Kenya, what she have been doing, and she don't have a caregiver. And that's what we want to see, if it will go through with. But with B2 certificate, it's really possible. That one, I know we have come, like 2 people have come with B2 certificate, and they have also done practicals. And I usually tell you, do practicals as much as possible. Go get certificate. Don't corrupt it, because when you come here, you have 6 months when they will be watching you, what you're doing in the company. Do you know what you are saying? And in 6 months, you can also go back home. They can say, we don't need you, but you won't go home. They will tell you, the foreign affair will say, okay, you know what? You have like, they will check if you have money in your account, or if you have accommodation. They will tell you, you have 3 months, or you have another 6 weeks to search somewhere else. So just check on this. And I would also advise you, when you are searching for volunteer, search also for Ausbildung. You will use the same application, but where you are saying you want to volunteer, say I want to do Ausbildung, just try it. But right now we are on the process with a B1 certificate, and let's see how it's going to work. Hello, Beth. I was kind of, oh, don't go. So, where was I? So, hello, I am a student living in Berlin. The best platform to look for an accommodation is eBay. eBay Kleinanzeige. Write the house application in Germany. Yes, the eBay. In eBay, you can try to get a Wohnung. But the problem, Nyaga, tell me if you tried it when you are outside. I know when you are already in Germany, it's very possible, and it's the easiest way in eBay. But tell me if you are outside. Where is it possible? Did you do it when you are outside, or when you are still here in Germany? So another question, kindly, which are the best site can one set applications for volunteer? I did say this. I said check on in the hospitals, in old homes. Like right now in old homes, there are girls, I took them here nearby, and they really didn't have a good German. They, they had A1. They came here as practicals. They came here to do practicum, and they really have a hard time because they are not speaking German. But the good news is that this company needs somebody to help these old people. And you know what? They don't care if you're speaking with hand or legs. They want this person to help this person get off the bed, clean them, help them eat. And this one is another case. You are already here. Nah? You are already here. This is easy. But when you are outside, it's really hard. But old home, check of old homes. Check companies that you check on about the company. Read who are they, how many people they have. When you see they have more people, the more the people, the better. So that they need people, and they have accommodation, most of them, because right now most of the people are coming from Poland, from Italy. So you have to know they have prepared a way. Even I know in here in Frederiksstift, that is a hospital where they gave some girls the rooms for the patients. They have patient room, and they were saying, "No, you're not going anywhere. We are waiting until the student go out of the apartment, and then you can go in." And they stayed there for almost 1 year because the other girls could not get another accommodation to go after the house building. So you can get such in Kinderheim. Kinderheim is children's home, old homes, hospitals. Those are the three things I would like you to do, to check where you can get a place with accommodation. Hello, Beth. I was trying to reach you. I'm sorry. There it's not. So I was trying to wrote you an email that you never responded. Yeah, dear, I told you, Aris, please, you have to send the email again. You have to wait. You have to ask your question here, because it's really hard. It's really hard to, when you are the whole time you are on the way, you are working and go to the emails. It's really hard. It's not easy because it's not like 10 email in a day. It's more than 10. It's more, even sometimes you have that emails. Another thing, I don't go Facebook. I don't as I only go to emails. Other on Instagram, Facebook, I am there, but I don't go to answer any immigration question. Currently, I am working in Dubai. Can I apply for BFD and travel from Dubai, or it's better apply in Dubai as soon as? Do you have your German language, Zara, when you are there? Because the one thing that we have tried is that somebody come with a tourist visa from Dubai. That one have worked, but and also for BFD, it's really possible, but I don't know what the place that you are living in Dubai, if they will give you, or the embassy that you go, the German embassy that you will go, if they will give you the permission to let you go from Dubai to here. It depends. Some will allow, some will won't allow. Because I know when we started the channel, I knew of a girl who came here and told us she came from Dubai to Germany through volunteer, and she said she did not go back home. So I don't know which girl was that, but when we started the channel, I can still remember that she said she came direct. She said she is receiving over 3,000 email, which is as difficult to respond to each. Yeah, it's better you ask your question. Yeah, it's better to ask your questions here. And if you are lucky, it's not that I don't answer. I do answer. But I check. If you ask me, how am I coming here? How can I come in Germany? Or even people, you end up going to my working phone, and it's really hard for you people. You know, we as mothers, we are allowed to leave our phones on. And it's really quite bad when you are working, you are already now doing your work. Here, it's not like in Kenya. I usually call somebody. I want to tell them I did not receive something, and they say, Ebu, wait. And she just talk with me. I ask her, where are you? I'm working. Oh my God. Here it's not good. It's not even possible. Those people you think their head are not working, they will start saying, she usually have the talk on telephone when she's working. It's not a good image. I don't do it, and it's really hard. And that person says, or there is another thing that when people are calling me, for example, last week, somebody is calling me, Beth, I was given your number. I'm here in Germany. My papers are, I don't have papers right now. Or that one had papers for 2 weeks and I don't know what to do. I ask her, what do you want from me? Why didn't that person help you? Because, you should understand me. Somebody calling you from nowhere. I'm here. I'm still a migrant. I'm still here. I'm a foreigner. I don't want to give any information to anywhere or to anybody. And this person I was given from a guy who live here. The guy don't have a name, or even she told me a name that even I could not save. I'm telling you, I won't do that. Just tell the person to talk to me, because if this person don't want to talk to me first and then let you give you them, it's not good to give out numbers without knowing what I am thinking. I don't give information like you think. I do it here, yeah, because I'm just here. I think not everything that is here is true, and there I can defend myself. But I'm calling through my phone, telling somebody, do this, do that, without knowing the person. No, that one, no. Mm-mm. That one is another niveau that I don't want to go into. So another question, my daughter wants to fin open. My daughter want to come for Ausbildung. Please help us get the praise, because we try to apply and it's not easy to find one. So why is it not easy to find one? Did you get any did somebody say that or talk? Who is that? They are disturbing me. Okay, sorry. It's Mary. It's my daughter. And my daughter have to go in the next 20-minute football. So let me answer this question, and let me answer the question, and I leave the video at that. Okay, your daughter, Alice, hi chat. Come here and say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Not hi.
Hi.
Auf Deutsch. Jetzt.
Hallo.
Say something in German. Waambie kitu. Anything.
Hallo, schön, dass ihr da seid.
Okay. Who did understand that? I'll tell you who will tell me. So, she has said, Hallo, schön, dass ihr da seid. What did she say? You are running German. Just comment there. She will be happy to know that you understood her. So, Alice, I was asking you, did you get any feedback from the places that you have already applied to? And what are they saying? Just tell me. If someone already has a training, e.g., degree, diploma, can someone find a job after volunteering instead of Ausbildung? Yes, of course. This one, Beth, it will depend on the language, how you are speaking your language, how good you are in what you're saying. But This is at the moment, I'm telling you, it's really possible. That's why I told you German government have decided to bring something we are calling a chance card. Chance card is a card like a green card. This green card is helping people with degree and diplomas to work in the places that what you have learned in your country. That means instead of training, they will be. This one is having a little bit complication because if you have learned something and you are still in your home country, you have to have a blocked account, an account that have money, saying that the government knows that you have money, and in the next 6 months you will be getting help from yourself from your blocked account. So it's really possible. Chat, I'm coming. Jetzt Kuchen machen? Nein, Mary muss Fußball, sagt sie. Sie muss to training. So the government want in the next they said end of this year they will bring this green card or chance card. Chance card, that's how they are calling it, opportunity card, to help those people with degree or those people who have run like the nursing outside the country. It was really hard, but right now they are giving only for you have to have a little bit experience, say 3 years experience or 2 years experience. Be below 35, that is a problem. Below 35 of years, have B1 certificate and have a degree or have done something in your home country. That I think that is a job in on demand here. And I think those people who want to come abroad and work, they have those jobs. Most of you, we have these jobs that these people don't need or need people here. So that one is really possible. And I told you when I was starting my video, Mary, can you call Tante? Mpigie Tante Wageshi. Alikuwa anaenda football. I think she was already in by football. Yeah. So what I was saying is I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. That is motherhood, I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, this chance card will enable people to come here. It's like the German job seeker visa. I know you have watched this video. It's almost equivalent, but this one, they are making it easy such that if you have they need they say you have to have the four creatine. You have to have the four things that they need from you, but they say if you have three, it's also okay. That means you might be over 35, but you have the other things, so you can still come. Or I think the most thing that they will check on is that you have the B1 certificate. There it will be a must. And if you have a degree or something, you have run a training or Ausbildung in your home country, so that one will work. Another question. A friend of mine accommodated me for like 1 month as I made the application. Another classmate of mine had to live on an Airbnb, but this is an expensive approach. Okay. You hear? Nyaga? And they check on how this Fred, how she is, how like me right now, there are people who have got accommodation through me, but they got accommodation through also close friends, and people with money and enough space. because the embassy want to know that these people won't chase you because of some reasons. They are people with a history, a small history, because they have to sign some papers. Mostly when you're coming from outside the country, they have to sign that they won't chase you for the next 1 year, or they are not intending to do it. So, Beth, would you advise me to use a German agency to find a nursing? I have B1, and agency B1 is enough to find me the Ausbildung without a caregiving certificate. Monica, let me tell you, as I was in Kenya, it was in December. I met a girl in Kenya who called me and she was telling me about the agency. They did quite a lot of things, and the agency wanted, I think it was 300,000 Kenyan money. And this girl did not come. For me, I usually tell you, if you feel you're comfortable, take the risk, but you don't have to. Yeah, you can use other ways to come here without paying agency. And that's why I don't demand on give me 100 euro, give me that. I know you will get, if at all you listen to, the like you Kenyans, you are vichwa ngumu and you know so much. Yeah, sometimes it's really hard. Not let me talk about Kenyan, because I really work with Ugandan. Ugandan, they are mistraulish. Mistraulish is they don't believe in something. They walk like tortoise. When they don't go to things like they should be doing before they decide. Oh God, you get mad of them. But Kenyans, you're too quick. You're too quick, and you want things get ready when you say tomorrow. Yes, si mmezoea ile unapeana 5 euro unapita na. It's really with immigration, I would not advise you to go for any agency, sana sana when it comes to German. When somebody tells you to take to Poland with this, I'll take you with this, then I would, because I have seen many who comes through that way. They are paying some money and they come. But in Germany, there I would just be vorsichtig. You be careful. But what I need is a contact for an old home to apply to for BFD. Rose, can you write me an email? I will link you 3 or so. But I know you can also Google and you will get. But you can send me your email. Just write there referent on the top. Just write contact for old home, just like that, and I will answer you. Can you tell me the name of the old people home? Okay. Hello, Nyaga. Are you studying in English or German? Was the application easy or complicated? What about language school? Do you know of? By the way, the student, I don't know if Nyaga knows that you are also allowed to work, not like earlier. You are allowed to just stop studying, and you quit and say, I just want to do even something else, or I just want to work fast for 1 year and then come back. I don't know if he knows that. Um, Maybe you can tell the other people something. It's really help to talk here, to chat with other people. Zara Kukiliza, can we be in touch with and practice some German? This one, getting in touch. I tried this. It was chaos. It was chaos. I tried to help people through online, this WhatsApp group. Some people are there just for decoration. Some people are there to run, and it's really quite hard because inside there are people who are working, there are people who are parents, there are people who are just mi nalipiwa na wazazi, parents are paid to know if I want to go or if the parents want to go. It's really chaos, and it's good when you are two, not 3 people, 2 people, and you can run together. Then I would advise you, but more than 2 people, you can forget it. Hi dear Dionaingia, hope I'm not old. You're not old, you are late. Because we are going to football. So that is Dorcas. Gladys, good job, Beth. Doing B2 now, coming soon. People, those who are doing B2, it's not in vain. Even did you see Teacher James? Do you see him dancing in Kenya? I'm sorry to say so here. I know some people know Teacher James. He don't dance in Kenya because of the language. When you have the language, you are on the safe side. I'm telling you. And I told you, Germany needs people. Whether they like it or not, they really need it, and they have to. Is your time fine? Yeah. Inspiration TV. TV, I am in a private only. I'm studying in English. Okay. So he's studying in English, and I usually had it's really hard in Corona time. Are you studying online or you started going in classes? Nyaga. I think she said I was nice time. So nani huyo? So I'm out of there. I don't know. Okay, so it must be okay. The gates is in and bed. Can somebody tell Johnston that Oliver, I have seen you quite a lot. And if you are in Kenya, stop commenting here. Maybe if you are schooling is okay. But if you are still in Kenya and you are still coming, no, you are late. I'm telling you, it's quite a lot of time, Johnson. I want to go with you a nice lesson. Wirklich, because your German was nice till I know, since I know you. So I don't know what you are doing here. It was not as hectic as to apply. The fee is about 800 euros per year plus the blocked account. Yeah, it's a bit expensive when starting. Exactly. And I think it is not a bit expensive when starting. It is expensive when starting, but when you are inside, I usually tell you, when you are inside, if you can set yourself kujituma, yeah, Nyaga, I don't know if you usually work part-time, if you are able to work, but I advise you, even if you are coming here to study, please do German language so that you are able to go for small jobs here and there to maintain you. Hi Beth, is if someone have certificate in PTT and now start, oh my legs are aching, and now start A2, can you help to get job? I can help. I can help and I do help. And that's why I'm here to help. But I help because you're also helping yourself. You cannot just sit there and you don't do anything and wait Beth to do. No, no. I get tired very quickly. I'm telling you, very quickly. I get tired, and I'm telling you, if we can work together, then I'm there. I'm in. So Johnston, are you studying to come to study? Are you doing Deutsch practice to come and study? So I didn't see somebody who told me what Mary told you, what Zawadi told you in German. So no one is studying German here. I'm studying physically. I go to my class in post them on a daily basis. And so on a daily basis, that means you don't work part-time all. I thought maybe they don't check you student. They don't check so much what you're doing like early. Early they were going to check student, are you going to classes? They were filling some, I had somebody, a family that was filling some forms here to the school was filling the forms so that the government knows that they are still studying. I don't know if it's still there. Hi Beth is okay. Okay, thanks. I'm studying. Okay. I think, guys, it's 20 past. Let me prepare Mary for football. And I hope I answered the most of your question. Advise someone who would like to come to as a cleaner, housekeeping. You know what, Zara? When you're coming here direct from home as a cleaner, it's really quite hard, but it's possible because there is somebody who came here as cleaner and they had to first do the German course. They did up to A2 with a company. The company came and trained them in Kenya. That was in Kenya. I don't know if this company is still there. Please tell me, because that girl was also here when we started the channel, and they were many, they came through a cleaning job, but this was a company that wanted a group of people, like the way I told you in the last video, that like the supermarket like Idika, they are taking a group of people, not two people. They are taking a group of people and they take to the government, tell the government, we want this and this and this and this with these people. The government say, you know what, we need you to have this and this and that. So it is there, but one, I don't know one that I can tell you to come to go to. I check. I don't know when was the last time to check about the cleaners and housekeeping. Housekeeping, you come as au pair. Au pair is where you come under 26, but direct come here as a cleaner. Even the government don't really want it, but due to the situation with corona, they had decided now, because the companies are there are no people, people stopped working. The government don't control those people who are not working. Like earlier, you could be at home and the government come and get you, tell you, you know what, we have a job for you. Nowadays they don't force people to work. When you lose your job because of corona, they let you stay at home. So that's when the companies decided to go outside the country. But I don't know if it's really actual, if it's really work right now. So Zara, okay, don't choose jobs, just go then choose from there. That's what I usually tell you. Even though you come here and they are telling you, or you get a volunteer job anywhere, so you don't care. You are here, come and decide when you are here. Because when you are here, it's another case. So people, let me leave you. And I hope we'll come for another life. So have a good evening and let us see us